I don't like it when you talk. That just means you're not sucking my.
Welcome back to our Orange Juice podcast.
Okay. How long has it been?
Long. It's been like 3 months.
So
4 months.
I left.
No, 3 months. 3 months.
No, I left in
half.
August 15th. It's been 3.5, over 3 2/3. So whoever's listening to this, thank you, because I don't know, that means you're a loser and still care about us.
Okay, you're just dumb, bro.
No, all real shit. That's crazy if you're still listening, and I wonder what you remember about us from high school. But anyways, Arjun, Ridwan.
3.5 months.
Wait, that reminds me, bro. I'm sure like some people listen, bro, because when you're home, it's like hella boring.
Yeah.
College is so much more fun than this shit.
So I'll post this on somewhere. I'll post it
YouTube.
I'll post it on Mobster Ravioli. No, I'm talking about like for you could put it on your private snap or whatever.
What this?
Yeah, like
What?
you know, the thumbnail or whatever.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Say listen. But anyways,
No, don't say sure. Because then people are going to be listening that are not.
No, I'm not putting my private.
okay. Hella shit has changed, hopefully, because we've both been in college for, all of us for 3 months. And it's like, damn, we went from seeing each other like every day and doing these podcasts and shit to like not seeing each other for 3 months. But at the same time, it's like seeing you guys again. I know I've been saying it, but it's like I feel like I've seen you guys like a week ago. Obviously, my podcast skills are rusty, but no way someone's gonna walk in right when we do this. No.
Oh, David, continue. Keep speaking, David.
All right, but anyways, I just like want to start a conversation between us. First of all, I hope we could talk about how we've changed since we've left, but also eventually, hopefully, we could reminisce on some nostalgic memories. So first of all, Ridwan, I feel like you had the least events happen to you, so you could talk about how you changed.
How have I changed? So you talk the most. Why don't you go first?
Okay. I talk the most?
No, he talks the most.
I was talking about why would I go first then? Okay, whatever.
I'll go first. Bro, like, a lot of my values changed when you're, like, away from home a lot. Because, like, I started to... I mean, I already have, like, a high value of my cousins. But then, like, I started to, like, regret not being a better big brother.
Wait, you don't have any...
I have little cousins, though, that I'm around, like, way more than the average person.
Okay.
And so, like, shit like that changed. What else changed for me? I valued my family a lot because, like, when I got sick, you had to do all this shit by yourself. Like, that was the time that you realized how much, like, my mom and dad did for me. You know?
I'm not sure if you feel the same when you talk about values. One thing I've connected a lot more to my familial roots, but I'll talk about that later. But for me, I feel like being in such a big environment where you meet so many people, honestly, I feel like my moral like standards have dropped. In the fact that we meet so many people and have so many interactions, I feel like each one matters less. Like you even talked about it in your scenarios. I won't go into it if you don't want to talk about it.
You can.
But okay, you've been saying some crazy shit with women. So it's like...
Don't say the specifics.
Yeah, I'm not going to say this.
Bro, I don't care.
Okay.
No one I know is...
No.
one I
He
know from
wants
school.
everyone to know. Don't
Don't say it.
I won't hype up
Don't
his
say
ego.
it. Don't
Yeah,
say it.
I'm not gonna hype up his ego for everyone in high school. But let's just
I
say,
don't need my ego to get pumped up.
oh, shut up, Arjun.
It's already pumped
You
up.
know you want it pumped up.
It's already pumped
Okay,
up.
but anyways, do you think like because you have more connection or more women interested you in college, you can treat them worse because that
I think
you have so many?
I think that it's kind of reciprocated though. Like they have so many options, I have the same amount. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
so
but I'm trying to simplify it.
I guess, but like my thing is
This
like
analogy.
the world doesn't change or like nothing in they're not like tripping if like I reject them. You know what I mean?
No, I'm not trying to question if you're doing a bad thing. I'm just saying, don't you think that could be applied for a microcosm for how we interact with our normal lives? Like for me,
That there's so many people that
Yeah.
you stop caring about.
Yeah, so for you, it's there's so many women now that you stop caring. For me, it's there's so many people as I'm going into a big city that I stop caring about the individual person.
I'm gonna go a little off topic here. Like Berlin is like hella.
Okay, you just completely
No. It's related. It's
Okay.
related. Berlin is like the culture there is like no one really cares what you do. So I'd say that was a bigger impact on me not caring about things than like having so many people around me.
I feel fact in the same way. Like when
But also it's like a smaller. It's like there's 150 kids from Northeastern, so it's kind of like Sage, whereas like you know mostly everybody.
yeah.
So it wasn't like I could just say like fuck you and I'd never see them again because I see them every single like day.
you know, I thought I could do that, but ironically I can't.
Really?
Like, you know, I still have so many of those awkward connections with people that I run into. But also, if we talk about, I really like what you said about Berlin. At least for me, like when I ride the metro and things of that nature, it's like being in this world. It's like you understand that our problems are so insignificant to the grand scheme of things, which most people could take as a nihilist point of view and say, oh, wow, you don't give a fuck, in a bad way. But at the same time, if we take it for the individual actions that they are, we can make the most out of them because they don't they don't
Yeah,
matter.
I agree.
And because
Also,
of that, sorry.
no, I don't want to cut you off because this isn't the same point.
All right, but yeah, because of that, I feel like I've been a lot more brave. And like, as I look into the past, like, the biggest regret I have is not creating a closer connection with Kobe, honestly. And it's like, you know, closed mouths don't get fed. So I've been trying to step out of my comfort zone, trying to create those conversations with people I would normally not have.
Okay, now I have to go away. All right, first things though, for the people that don't know, I was studying abroad in Berlin because I didn't tell that many people.
Really? I
Nah.
thought you told everyone.
I told you guys and I told Jaden and Tyler.
Jaden literally didn't know.
Jaden didn't know until the last day. Tyler didn't know until the last day.
Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I knew
That's
for
what
like
I'm
a
saying.
while.
But their thing is like they don't really listen like that. So I guess that's
I
fine.
listen.
No.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, what was the last thing that you said?
Kobe, value,
Oh,
making new connections.
The thing is like, I'm not the type to like go out ever. Like, right?
Yeah.
That's how you used to be.
That's how I used to be. But then I realized like it's worth it to go out with people in order to like actually make connections because that's the way that a lot of people make connections. That's the way that I made a lot of connections over the semester. Like was going out with people. So you kind of gotta. I don't know. To me, like you kind of gotta get over it.
You want to hear something interesting? Because we had so many first interactions. It's like most people, they say their first interpretation of me is me having a ton of confidence, which is ironic because I feel like you guys don't look at that because you know like my full story where like I did have so much unconfidence and anxiety going into just life and I had to develop confidence. So it's ironic how we see like these new perspectives.
I feel like a lot of people's impression of me same way is like wrong. Like a lot of people think I'm like rude. And but that's to you guys, I guess. I don't know.
No, I've seen you be rude to normal
also,
people.
I think I've changed a lot.
Mr.
I think I've changed a lot.
No one saw what I just did.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that? No, we can't talk about that now.
No more.
We'll leave that behind.
We leave that shit behind, bro. What was I gonna say? Oh, that I like don't talk, but like I do talk a lot to people that know me, I guess.
That's a fact for me. People think I'm quiet.
Yeah. Yeah, you're definitely not quiet.
All right. Yeah, I'm the last in the room, but people think I'm quiet. People think I'm confident. I've gotten like different things from many different people. I already told you I got frat kid a lot, but
That's crazy.
yeah, but it's ironic because it's the exact opposite of me, right?
But
just trying.
I don't know. Like
is
when
it
I
the
see like
exact opposite?
bits and pieces of you, that's the vibe that I get. Not if I didn't know you before.
What does that mean?
Like
Stuff you can't say.
you gotta stuff I can't say on the podcast.
Oh, I thought you meant bits and pieces of my personality.
No, not personality.
The actions you take.
Yeah.
Okay, but in general, it's like I think even when we talked about before, where it's like we make so many new interactions, our first impressions matter so much more and how we carry ourselves. I feel like because I carry myself very differently from how I actually am, I did have those I did have a hard time fitting into places through the first month, and I feel like that is why I was like sad as fuck after the first month.
Okay, go ahead.
I feel like this flows right into your life, Ridwan. So
Yeah,
you wanna talk?
we haven't talked about you at all.
Yeah, I felt like that was a great transition, personally, me. So can you please finish my fucking mob?
Okay. So.
Get closer.
basically-
Yeah, okay. Basically.
Basically. My college experience has been very different from your guys's. For like a combination of reasons, I think. I'm not gonna say like it's completely because of outside reasons. It is partially my fault, but basically, I've just learned, like in these past like 10 weeks, I've learned a lot about just like going about life yourself.
Facts.
Cause like in an environment like Sage, right? We are always surrounded by people, and it's like let's say I'm going to class, there's always someone I'm like going with. You know what I'm saying? Or the time I'm spending alone, even just like walking to class, just that time alone, is very minimal.
Yeah.
Right? The majority of the day I'm like spending time with people. And then in college, it's like everyone is just like everyone has their own personal lives. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the first day I walked into like a classroom, it was like 500 kids in a huge lecture hall, and then like it was like in that moment I realized like this like you, it's a very negative outlook, I know, but it's like you don't matter at all.
Yeah.
Not in the slightest
Yeah.
bit.
By the way, I like how you shaved your beard. But yeah.
Thank you.
It does look good.
Yeah. It looks good.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hop on your penis anymore, but I don't think that's a different college experience than us though. Like I feel like it's the same shit for us. It's the transition and like it's not specific to Sage kids either. Like I guess we had a lot of help. Like they would help us do a lot of shit.
I feel like the difference. First of all, I
We had
want
to
to
be
say
hella independent in college.
for that we even talked about how like
Oh, bro.
another thing that nothing that we do matters. What were you gonna say?
Speaking of being hella independent, bro, we didn't have like a cafeteria, so we just had to feed ourselves, like either cook for ourselves or like get food.
But we even said like nothing that we actually do matters, so we have the freedom to do whatever we want, right?
Yeah.
So again, I feel like you're saying it in a negative way, whereas we're interpreting it in a positive way, and that's not saying one of the way is right, but I feel like the way we see it is better. But it's like
Nothing's not right,
it's
but
just
it's better.
nah, it's. And
it's maybe healthier.
I think
Yeah.
through this whole podcast, we preach this so much about focusing on ourselves as individuals to where the fact, like, remember when we quit basketball, where we were done with basketball, we were like, this is something that no longer describes us. So what is our value as human beings ourselves?
Yeah.
So when we separate ourselves from our communities or our environments, what is our value? And I feel like I don't know, at least I try to focus on that so much in my senior year, and I think that better helped prepare me, especially in my circumstance where I'm so separated from the rest of society. But I feel like the main difference in Sage in general is that we were surrounded by people who know us. You know, we were like a character within like a sitcom. You know, it was a fucking sitcom, and you know these fucking characters, right? Because we went to such small school. In the same way, you said you were going through a similar experience in Berlin.
Yeah.
But I understand for you because you go through the biggest school of all of us. But I struggle with this a lot too, where it's like, what is my value within this all? But I feel like naturally within that question, it's trying to take the perspective of others to say, what is my value to this other person? Or what is my value to this community or environment, rather than what is your own value to yourself?
Say that again?
As in like
When we say
I can't articulate the way that Dave does.
yeah, you lost your Dave and Nice abilities, huh?
No, I understand what you're saying, but I can't articulate. I've never been able to articulate.
Okay. When we're saying that, when you said, like, why do I matter? Nobody matters. That's viewing someone's purpose within an environment, a community, or a society, or just within the individual perspectives of other human beings. Mm-hmm. However, I'd say the more positive way to look at it is by looking at our own value and our meaning to ourselves, because that is
Maybe
the only thing that
I
matters.
understand.
Wait.
I
Okay,
understand.
maybe wait. I want to clarify. Is it like as in somebody's perspective, like Ridwan's view is like somebody's perspective of you is how you hold value to yourself versus how your
Yes,
perspective
yeah.
of yourself.
I feel like
Okay.
the way you were saying that is like saying, like, oh, okay, I don't want to make a basketball analogy yet to confuse people, but I'll do it in the end. But it's like you're viewing your state in the world right now by defining yourself in your place as a CI student rather than viewing
Whoa, no
yourself.
cameras,
Oh, sorry. Do you actually care?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll cut it out.
Rather than actually viewing yourself for who you are and how you value your own intrinsic abilities. I talked about I think I talked about this, but my self-efficacy has dropped, and that's like actually really hurt me. Like the way I view my abilities to do things has dropped. That is an intrinsic way of viewing things. Whereas what I think you're looking at is, for example, if I were a doctor, my self-efficacy would drop. It's the way that I won't be a good doctor versus I don't have the ability myself to be. You know what I mean? It's like I won't be a good doctor for society versus I won't be a good doctor for myself.
I understand. I'm not saying that, because okay, I'm not judging my own value based on what I'm like, how other people are perceiving me, I guess, like to like very much simplify it.
Then what has the change been from high school to now?
So it's because I found, and I mean, like, if we talk to like, you remember that podcast I was talking about with Justin?
Yeah.
We were talking about my sophomore year.
Yeah.
Like, just something I found in my own life, because like I've been very like introspective. That's not the right word. Retrospective on my own life, and it's like I know the type of like my personality and whatnot. I just enjoy being with people. It's not like my value changes by being with people, but I really enjoy being in the company of people.
So you're extrovert.
Huh?
You're an extrovert.
That's not
Kind of.
No, extrovert.
But-
The definition is you get energy.
Yeah,
from being around other
but-
people.
But it's
Yeah.
like I wouldn't just like I would not enjoy going to the club whatsoever.
Mhm.
But I would enjoy like this.
honestly. I think you need to give it a chance. You don't drink.
Us chilling at the at the hot tub. Like I enjoy this a lot, but me going to the club, I would not enjoy that whatsoever.
Yeah.
But yeah. So in my school, I forgot where I was going with this.
You're not around
Being
very
around
many
other people.
Yeah. So, yeah. First of all, I feel like I don't really have any connections with anyone at the school. Remember we were talking about this earlier. Like, not at all that I would do this, but like, let's say hypothetically I were to kill myself, right? Like, who at the school, like besides my family, who would know? Like, how long would it take people to realize that like I'm missing? You know?
we did talk about this.
Right? And
I understand that.
At my college, how long would it take? Forever. Like no one would know that I'm dead. Like not a soul would know.
Yeah.
You guys might know because RJ might text me and then I won't respond and he'll be like, "Oh, that's normal," and then it might be like 3 days later. And he's like, "All right, something's off." But
Yeah.
like, yeah, at the school I have like no connection, so I feel like I just don't get that same sense of like joy in my life.
See, I feel like I'd be a hypocrite if I condemned you for that. Or I could give my piece on what I think about that, but in the end of the day, I go through the same shit. It's like, we could talk about like our worst moment. First of all, the happiest moment since I've left for college was when we were in the fucking hot tub with Woody and Henry. That's like that was the happiest moment since I've been in college. The worst moment, I just remember it's like a month in, dog. Like, I hate saying this because I don't want people to think I'm suicidal, but I really like thought about killing myself. Like in that fucking moment, like I was like,
I don't want people to
See,
think
but
I'm suicidal.
the thing
I
is,
thought about
like-
killing myself.
but I mean, you know how
thought
I
that-
am.
I understand that, but like, I don't know. Like, I thought the same shit. I was hella depressed. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but again, it's like, yeah,
it's
it is a common experience. That's the point of me saying.
I guess.
Like, as like, I feel like it's just the way that we could define ourselves with all of it. It's like, if I do look at how like motherfuckers actually give a shit about me within college, and I'm in a zone where people don't give a shit. I promise you, especially. Fuck me. Especially within the college I'm at, it's like people really don't give a shit because everything moves so fast. We all make so many new connections that
Go.
Okay, the reason I won't kill myself is because I love myself so much.
Yeah.
But if I let the community around me and how I view myself within that community define me, I would have killed myself a long fucking time ago. I'm not gonna lie.
I think we're just like we are growing up. Like, it's just a part of life now because everybody's so worried about their own future. Like, and this is another thing.
Yes.
Like, the connection that like us three have, like we do a lot to see each other win. But I notice like it's definitely not the same way with the connections that I have now. Maybe it's the friends that I have, maybe it's not. But like, I noticed like maybe it is the friends because I noticed who I wanted to be around and who I didn't want to be around, and I wanted to be around like very few people, in terms of like to maintain a connection that like what we have, where like I would like on a minor scale fail in order to see you win. You know what I mean? And you too.
And you too. No.
Well, okay. I feel like like they tell you about college, like meet as many people as you can because connections is what's important in your career,
I don't believe in
right? So I feel
I
like
do.
at the end of the
Okay,
day,
well,
and
it's-
like
it's-
every time I meet someone, it's such like basic level like introduction, and it's like you never like feel a real connection because it always feels like a very fake. At least in my opinion, it's like not fake, but like they're just very like bland interactions, and it's just to create another connection.
Yeah.
Because they want to move forward. Like, no disrespect to them, obviously.
They
like,
think of you
have
as a
to.
stepping stone, or not a stepping stone, but like
At the end of the day, they
yeah.
you
Utility.
are a
Yeah, like you're just there to help them.
exactly. Even if they don't like consciously think it, it's like subconsciously. All all you are is just like another connection,
Yeah.
another step so they can move forward.
Yeah.
But I've been making a conscious effort to try and like show more of my true self, like where I'll talk to people in the way I talk to y'all, like in this manner, not the way where I'm trolling.
But that's like also where my value for my family like increased, because those people, like, at least for me, like the people around me are always gonna want the best for me. Like nothing will change that shit.
Do people
So-
so people don't want the best for you in
My-
college?
They don't care about the best for me.
I agree with that.
Same way I remember, like, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, you're such a weirdo.
Oh my god.
Continue.
Anyways, same way, like, remember, like, last year, I was, in August, I was like, I feel like people didn't really, they cared to, like, see me do some dumb shit for their entertainment. I don't know if you
Facts.
remember that.
Yeah, no, I know.
Exactly. So, like, that's, like, the type of mentality that I feel that everybody has.
I'm sorry. We're not gonna do the thing. I'm assuming. Matthew, last time he said we had this idea in high school, but we didn't want to do it in high school. It was where we go down the directory, pick random names, and say how we felt about
Yes.
those people. Do you want
Yes.
to do that?
Oh my
do you wanna
God.
Do that? Do you want to do that?
No, we can't do that. We can't
That's
do
Yeah.
yeah.
that.
messed up because those people are all listening.
Yeah.
But
no,
all-
they're not all
not
listening.
all.
No,
I'd
I'd say the
say-
majority is not listening.
Yeah, we get like fucking 10 views from this, and like 5 of them are Gabe.
Yo, shout out Gabe. Bro, I haven't talked to Gabe in a minute.
5 of them are. He replays the video.
Yeah. Nah. So, do you actually want to do it?
Nah. let's
Yeah,
not
that's
do
some
it.
asshole shit. But like, for example, it's like I've always not thought of it this way because I feel like where I finally came to self-acceptance, I'm gonna say like bipolar because like I'm gonna simplify it more to that because that's what I'm comfortable talking about. I didn't start telling people I was bipolar until like I self-accepted it, and I feel like there's this one song, I forgot who it's by, but it talks about how like bipolarism, like when people like tell it to other people, it's like seen as a burden and that shouldn't be done anyways. But either way, it's like I feel like I'm not in a comfortable situation where I tell too many people that. You know, I feel like people, when I tell them that, it's like, even especially with fucking Kanye in the media right now, there's such a negative stigmatization with
All right,
it.
let's not say that name. We might get demonetized.
Oh yeah, my bad. Sorry.
Demonetized with our 5 cents.
Please don't take our money, YouTube. But it's like, I've been so less comfortable to show people the true me because I feel like people don't know me enough where if I put this label on myself, it's gonna like fucking tear the perspective others have of me.
I gotta say, like, even though I'm so different from you in that sense, like, obviously, I'm hella comfortable with myself, so I don't feel like in the wrong. I don't feel like a stigma around me for saying anything about myself, which
Okay.
I'm glad it's that way.
I feel like there is a stigma, and I feel like
No,
I feel like
there
before,
is. There is.
Before I was like, shut the fuck up, David. You're just being a fucking bitch and not like want to like just like self-accept who you are. But now it's like, as you meet new people and like automatically we have to assume these labels about each other because we see so many people.
Yeah.
I'm so scared of that label being put on me. And let's be real, like the label is crazy. I don't want people to view me as crazy.
Yeah,
And that fucking scares me.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, people don't really know you.
Hmm?
But like you guys, we would know that you're crazy, but in a
In my own way. It's like,
I'd say
in a way to
But like,
like
okay,
I don't know.
No,
Crazy's broad.
I
I
spent
guess.
hella time around people, and like, I'd say like 4 people like got to know me like pretty well. You know what I mean? Like,
three,
it,
four, okay.
no,
Yeah,
no,
I see that.
not at school.
Oh, at Berlin.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
And like,
But they don't know me. Like, you
but I feel
know
like you gotta
me,
wait,
know
dude.
me.
Think about it. Think how long it took us for us to be close friends, and even us too. Like, it didn't happen.
Arjun, it
immediately.
was spring freshman year.
Exactly. So it took a whole semester.
Yeah, that is true.
Me
That's
and
when we
Henry
started
didn't
playing
talk until
Minecraft.
sophomore year. Like,
Which Henry? Oh, so now time for the directory game. Henry!
no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Woody's gonna send that shit to him, bro. He's gonna be like, Henry, what David saying about you? Shut up. Why do you laugh like that?
Okay, but anyways, I've been also looking back at like old texts and shit. By the way, I saw this letter for my birthday. It's from Olivia. It just says like one day she expects to see me on TV. Dude, I feel like I'm losing like the part of me
I
that
guess-
would be on TV.
that's like maybe the one thing I miss about Sage is like those like smaller connections, like people that were just nothing but nice, that
Yeah.
didn't like really, I don't know.
I feel like you don't get that anymore.
Yeah, I don't.
You ever like okay? I feel like for
Maybe
a
I
day
do,
once we
maybe
get back
I
to school, try and just like be nice to every single person. I hate to say it, it sounds like so fucking assholeish, but it kind of is exhausting.
Yeah,
you know,
it is.
I tell
It
people
is.
this because now everyone's like, Dave, you got a resting bitch face. But especially senior year, you remember like, I was turning into one of those like nice kids. Like I would like have a smile on my face.
Yeah,
I would like
you
say
would.
nice shit to people.
Yeah.
Like maybe definitely not junior sophomore year, but senior year, I was turning into one of like those people that like smiled everywhere. I was like, hey, how are you doing?
I gotta say though, on the opposite end, being like angry at people all the time is also exhausting.
That's true. But like in a sense, again,
It's
we
nice
just
to
have a difference
a
now.
balance, I guess. Like, I don't know, just doing what's best for you. Might be selfish.
Yeah. How do you think? What was like your worst moment since you moved to college though? What was your
Like,
saddest moment?
A
Happiest
month,
moment?
a month and a half into it was probably my saddest moment because that was like when missing family started to kick in. I guess like there's so much adjustment going on that you don't have time to miss family. So like once I got like acclimated and shit, that's when I started like missing everything. That was my saddest moment. Also like I kind of like realized who I was. I don't know. I don't want to talk too much shit about people, but like there was a friend that I was around that I realized like I don't want to be around him anymore. But that just wasn't possible. And then my happiest moment was like the last month in total. Cause
That's
like,
good to hear.
huh?
That's good to hear.
Yeah, exactly. Like, cause once you get used to like everything, once you get used to not being around family and shit, and you just like set yourself free of like understanding that you're not gonna be around them anymore. I guess like not permanently, but temporarily. Then you like kind of allow yourself. Like I met people playing basketball that I like talked to outside of playing basketball.
Facts.
Like people from Berlin. Shit, like meeting people at the club and shit. But that's like off.
I agree with that. My last 3 weeks have been amazing too.
Yeah.
And I am really looking forward to this summer. And I talked about how I was going to talk about reconnecting with family. It's like my family is from around. You know, my father would talk about playing at Expo Park. And it's like being able to go out into the city is where how I feel like I connect to my ancestors. But it's also like I'm making like deliberate efforts to keep in contact with my family. As I talked about going to Atlanta
Yeah.
to see my grandma, or I've made efforts. I hit up my uncle, and because I'm going to be in LA this summer, I'm going to see him and my cousins who I haven't talked to since I was damn near 7 or 8.
Yeah.
It's like being able to, I feel like being in LA is also like a blessing for me to reconnect my family, which is opposite what you said, but still it's in my own way of interpreting it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I have had a really good 3 weeks. I think I alluded to my worst time, which was a month after, where like, dude, I was doing so good, honestly. Like you were like, David, you're going to break this. I was like, no porn, no. But
My fault. I cut that out.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Wait, oh shit, is that fine?
Yeah, it's
No,
fine.
it's
I mean,
not fine.
who is listening to the podcast is gonna care? His mom doesn't listen to it.
That's true, because she would have heard shit already. But it's like, there was a certain...
Austin's mom.
Austin mom doesn't.
She doesn't give a fuck.
Shout out Mrs. Lynn.
Yeah, no, but there's like a certain point where, like, all those broke, and I had to like really reconceptualize how I view myself. It's like I felt like my identity from senior year was torn down in a way. Like I said,
Same.
I tell people this. I feel like I'm quite similar to how it was senior year, but I'm morally worse. But that is me viewing myself in comparison to senior year. So I'm trying to not create those comparisons. Just view myself right now as I am right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I also don't like trying to compare myself to the past either, because it's like what's in the past is in the past.
I was such a nice person though senior year, in retrospect. No, I'm
You
being
were,
honest.
you were. I agree. No, he was, bro. Like
Like-
you know the amount of people that he like connected to, especially through Orange Juice, that he like tried to talk to
Yeah.
and shit like that.
Like,
you know what I mean?
I was like,
I could give an example, but I don't want to name a name.
I don't care. Give an example.
No, but it's just like weird to name a name.
I'll cut it out.
It was like when he just like
Oh,
randomly he just randomly like talked to like Samantha like that. You know what I mean?
That is true. Yeah, I talked to the Casey
Yeah,
twins.
you know what I mean? Like it's
like-
shit like that. He's just being a nice person to be a nice person.
Was he being nice or was he just trolling?
No,
No,
I
he
was being
wasn't
nice.
trolling.
Like
He's-
I feel like there's to a certain point I dropped my ego and I dropped my horniness, and to a certain sense I was just like I literally just care about other people as people to a certain point in my senior year.
Yeah.
Now it's like I care about myself, to be honest. And maybe that is maturing and just becoming an old asshole, but maybe I will find my community one day where I could go back to senior year Dave, because I think that was when I was at my freest. I was writing the most poetry. I was happiest with everything. I loved basketball so fucking much senior year.
But I feel like I would trade all that shit for the same independence that you get now in college.
But what is that independence? What am I using that independence
I agree.
for?
I actually agree. I feel like I was so free senior year.
Everything I did.
I mean, our perspectives are so different because of like the time that we were going through, I guess. I don't know.
I knew everything I wanted to do, and I valued everything I wanted to do. Now at this point, I need to try out new shit. And also, like, the shit I do in my free time is like, one thing, I don't have that much free time. I'm a pre-med student. I work so fucking hard. But in my free time, am I making myself better? Am I valuing what I'm doing? Like, to be honest with you, you know what I'm doing. I feel like even though I'm happier now, it's not fucking healthy. The reason I'm participating in these, whatever you want to call it, demons or fucking whatever sins, I'm just being broad because I don't want to say specific, is because, like, honestly, I just need to escape from the stress. But that stress is developed from my own self-indulgence where I focus on myself particularly.
I don't know if it's that unhealthy. I mean, I don't know the extent that you're doing anything, but like, I don't think it's that unhealthy. Like, you're enjoying yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you can let loose a little bit.
Yeah, but letting loose is evaporating those hours. Whereas I feel like if we were back in senior year,
I saw this quote, bro. It was something about like life doesn't always have to be like grinding and like working. Like, you gotta set time aside to enjoy your life.
yeah, but that's not enjoying my life. That's erasing the time that I think about other shit.
It's enjoying your life,
No,
bro. What are some of your happiest moments? Like last semester?
Of senior year,
Yeah. No, last semester in terms of college.
playing basketball at times.
Really?
I don't want to say in specific because I said I'm not gonna say on here.
Exactly. That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
But that's happy for
That's-
a moment.
that's
and I
balancing
regret it
your
the next day.
balance-
I regret it the next
Oh,
day.
okay, you regret it. I didn't really regret shit.
Oh, well, good job. Good job, bro.
Yeah, thanks,
you want
man.
a fucking cookie?
No, bro, we're talking, like, you know.
No, I'm trolling.
Yeah.
But like, back home with that free time, like, dude, playing basketball with y'all. We're even fucking recording the podcast, writing my poetry, going on walks. That shit made me so fucking happy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that is the part of what I was doing that fulfilled me in my life, not the fucking work. Now it's the work makes up my life and fulfills my life, and the extracurriculars dampen that. You know what I mean? Like,
I understand what you're saying, but I don't agree with it.
okay. Well, I mean, we also do live two different lives.
we
And I
do
feel
live
like,
two different lives.
to be honest, the lifestyle that we both are kind of living, I feel like you enjoy it more. To be
Yeah.
honest, it's not for
It's
me
true.
all that much. You
It's
know,
true.
I just say it, but I don't want to be like a little Jane Smith cornball, but like I believe in, like, you know, the deep connection, the small things, the slowing down of time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the same way, but I also enjoy the other stuff.
That's bullshit. Because you wouldn't be doing the other stuff if you did. I want to go clubbing.
Bro, it wasn't every day of the weekend.
No, every day, every
Felt
day.
like every weekend. Bro.
Yeah, bro.
Bro,
Every weekend I text, sorry, I can't call you right now. I'm at the club.
okay,
I'm at the
Yeah.
club.
dude, I go like once a week,
I'm at
maybe.
the club. Where the fuck you at? I'm at the club. Dave, I didn't pick him up FaceTimes. I'm at the club right now.
Oh, like no, I can't blame you because everything I want to say about you is not going to be able to be said.
Say it. Oh, yeah,
Like,
no.
no. Like shit like
Oh
that.
shit. Hey, fuck you.
Dude, that was so corny. Why did you
Yeah,
text us
idiot,
that?
bro.
No, you're on my dick. You're on my dick.
No, why did you text
Jaden
us
was
that?
also like trolling you for that too.
He was trolling you? You said him that shit?
No.
No way you put me through
I
the
got
group chat.
breakfast. I got breakfast with Jaden, and I was just talking.
No, but did I say that through natural conversation or did I just say that randomly?
You texted.
You were like, oh,
Was it on BBB or orange juice?
No orange juice.
Texted on our text.
Oh, okay. Okay, again. I feel like I need to
See,
do that.
everything that I can say to flame you, you don't want to be said on the podcast.
Yeah, but again, I don't enjoy that time. It's like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
all right,
The
so
water is like fucking with it.
rewind, happiest and saddest moment since going to college.
Did you have a happiest moment?
I did.
Okay.
Remember I said that I really enjoy like being around people who I'm close with.
Yeah, so it's gonna be with us, huh?
No.
No.
No, oh fuck.
Idiot, bro.
So I was like really making a good connection with someone, and like I don't know, I felt like I was actually getting like they were actually getting to know me, and like everything.
You got to speak up.
Oh my god!
Balance the volume. volume. It's okay.
I was saying, I felt like, what? Okay.
This is get off
Yeah,
me.
why are you touching me like this?
Just continue, bro.
Okay, yeah, there was someone who I was like really getting close with and really getting comfortable with, and I feel like it was someone who like.
I'm listening.
What the hell?
I wish there was a camera.
That would never.
Whatever. That was like my happiest moment. Like I was spending like some good quality time with them, and that was like, my happiest moment. All right, but you guys are both.
Don't say it.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna say it.
Don't say it.
And then my least happy moment. What's the word for it?
Least happy.
No, what was the word?
What?
What was the word you said?
For what?
Your
Least happy?
lowest.
Lowest
The
one.
lowest moment. Oh. Probably the entire.
That's so tough, bro.
No, like a good amount of the quarter, especially when like the first week was fine, second week was fine, and then like the third week, I guess, when it was like damn.
Good amount of the
everyone's-
first quarter, or
Yeah.
just both quarters. Wait,
Or, like my whole time.
your time.
You mean everything?
Nah, cause like everyone was like for real, like everyone left,
Yeah.
and I didn't have any friends at this school, and like I tried to like. Well, did I really try? I don't know if I really tried to get to know people.
I understand.
But-
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really. I guess I didn't really try to get to know people, but even like the people I did, like I was not clicking with anybody, and I was very alone for a good portion of it. Remember that picture I sent you? All right, there. Okay, I was like even like late nights when I would like sit at school and study, it was like, damn, like I'd really just enjoy having a friend with me right now, and it's like, I don't know. I just
That
went.
makes sense.
I went through this entire past semester quarter, like, just by myself.
Have you
Like,
made
every
a
day,
friend?
in and out, like drive to school, go around,
Yeah.
like. I even spend the whole day at school. Like I'll spend the day from like 8:30 to like 9, like full on 12 hours, and I just like I won't hang out with anyone.
Dude, I know you don't want to like hear this, but sometimes I do relate. It's like, I'll like be going to class. No, especially like after the first month, I'll be going to class. Then I'll just eat lunch, go home, go to the gym by myself, go home, study by myself. I understand that, and it's like,
Yep.
we all. I don't want to say we all have to deal with it because like,
It's not true though, cause like I kind of shifted from that, like I don't know.
don't you think that was you in high
wave.
school?
It was.
Yeah.
And it was me for like the first month or so, or month and a half of college, and then like I started like, even like studying with people also helped. I don't know.
How many friends do you think you've made?
What's your definition of a friend?
I mean, you know, I have a strict definition for me. It's like I got.
What's your
like,
definition for me of a friend?
No, I mean, like, I'll say my definition and I'll give my piece, but then you have to create your own definition. For me, my definition is I have to, like, be pretty sure I might take a bullet for you.
I'm not okay.
And
Whoa,
vice versa.
whoa,
No,
whoa,
that's always
whoa.
been my thing. I've told you in high school, like, there was a certain portion sophomore year, I was like, dog, I have no fucking friends to y'all, right? And then you guys are like, oh, Dave, you're so fucking
No,
corny.
yeah,
but,
we
like, there was
know,
a certain
I know.
portion I was actually like that. And I genuinely did
I
think that. I think I ended high school with quite a bit many friends because I think I would have taken a lot of bullets for a lot of people. But
I think that means you don't value your life as much, though. Not in like a disrespectful way, but like,
okay, but you know what I mean? Like, sophomore year,
yeah, I get. But
sophomore year, I value my life.
there's
at least,
not,
so it's
there's
like-
not very. There's a lot of family, and there's like you guys that I like take a bullet for, but there's not that many people.
Okay, but you know
outside.
what? That's my definition. Anyways, I think I got.
Okay,
like,
sure,
three-
sure.
I think I got like 3 people in college.
Cool.
You go.
3
My-
people?
Yeah.
Damn.
No,
My
it's
def-
like even consider like 10% chance. And that's a little friend.
My definition
okay.
of a friend is just like somebody that I enjoy being around. Not, I don't hold them to the same standard as like you guys, where I'd like have like a really deep connection. I'd say I'd like 15 then.
Damn.
Damn.
But it's
Damn,
not the
Mr.
same
Popular.
standard. But it's not the same standard that
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have for you guys. You know.
Okay, Mr. Popular.
My standard for a friend is like someone I just would like.
Because if it was you guys, it'd be one.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, you're thinking what I was saying.
I was like,
I was like,
what?
Like you
which
guys would
one?
have one
Which
friend
one?
there.
Which
No,
one?
no, I thought you
Oh.
were saying between us.
Oh.
Like,
Yeah,
one.
between
no.
yeah,
like,
between
damn.
y'all, only like 1 of y'all.
No, okay.
That's crazy.
Like my definition for a friend would just be like someone who I would enjoy and like make plans to go and see outside of our normal like circumstance that we see each other in.
Dude, I had to say, I got like 20 friends.
In that case, really?
Yeah, I'm not even trolling.
Like,
okay,
like,
so then that one I'd be like 5.
Really? What? It shrunk
that
you?
I'd make plans to see.
What? Like make plans?
If
as in,
I
like,
see
Like I would
somebody-
be
if
very
I-
excited, and I would be like I want to see you, like that sort of thing. Like I like Dave, like I wanted to see you.
You'd set aside
so I
time.
text you, and I like set aside time.
Okay,
and, like,
yeah.
I wouldn't set aside time for that many people.
Okay, no, I thought you said if they hit me up and
Yeah.
we're like,
No,
wanna hang
no,
out,
no.
I would hang out. But I'd say it's like 12.
You want to go out of
Wait.
out of your way to hang out with them. For me, literally one person.
Yeah. See, like mine's not that like large either.
Eight.
Damn.
8 that I could think about. To be honest, maybe 9. Yeah, 9. 9 that I could think about. But we're deep in the podcast. We could do the directory thing if you want to.
No, we're not doing it.
Can we just say our friends then?
bro,
I
I
don't want to do it.
Yeah, I think it's
don't
kind of
wanna do
cool.
it.
Just like randomly like go through the list and choose one.
I don't want to do that.
I don't
bro.
wanna
You
do
don't
it.
want to
He
do that?
doesn't wanna
Oh,
do
you
it.
fucking- Can we just
No, both of us don't want to
Bro,
do
why you
that.
trying to shit talk
yeah,
me?
I don't
Okay,
wanna-
that's true. That's some,
I don't- I'm
that's some
like-
gossiping shit, but I feel like it'd just be fun.
in the least
Just like to
corny
go
way,
through random
I don't
names.
want to be like negative about people anymore.
And
bro.
also, if you
Well,
don't,
that suggests you're going to be negative about people. I was going to be positive about random people.
I would be negative about people.
Okay, but then I would go through the list and go
You
through a
would be
random
negative
name, let's say,
about-
and I'd be like, oh, wow, what a nice person. I would not be negative about
hell
people.
It was- The motherfucker that he hated on the most, bro.
Okay.
no, but it's just like unnecessary shit talking for no reason.
No,
Yeah,
no, but
exactly.
that suggests that you're going to talk shit.
I
At
would.
one
would.
point,
I
at one
want-
point, you are gonna talk shit.
I'm
about
gonna
someone.
find somebody
point.
that I didn't like.
Okay,
you know what I
so
mean?
you're going to take like 3 people out of the whole
I'm-
fucking grade?
Yes. Why would you talk shit about? Like, why would you just go?
Good
out
one.
of-
There's
Remember
like 3 people I talk
shut
shit
up.
about.
Shut up. Remember we were telling Austin, like, why would you care about those people? Like,
Yeah,
why would you
exactly.
ever,
I'm
like,
moving on.
No,
bro.
but it's not caring people. I'm talking about like
If
appreciating
you're
the
going-
random ass person
we're
that says
going
so.
out of our way to talk
Yes,
about
we're
them,
going out of our
and
way,
they like
bro.
don't even care whatsoever. Then yes, you are giving a shit about
Okay,
them.
but this is our appreciation of the people that
No,
we've
we
met.
already went through the appreciation, bro.
Oh my god, you're such a hater.
I'm not doing that, Dave.
No, yeah, it's hella childish, bro.
That's not childish to
It is.
appreciate the
You're
people
going
that
out of your way.
No, but don't
to
say
give
shit
your
talk.
opinion
Don't-
on people.
Yeah, but no, I'm not giving my opinion. I'm just being like, oh, I had this good memory. Thank you. You blah 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 blah. But okay, you could take it in the own negative way you want. But to me, the way I interpret it was a positive way of appreciation and reminiscence. But
There's
you
not
could,
too many people I reminisce over.
okay, well that's your fault. That's not mine.
But
No,
then
it's
if we're
like-
doing, okay, sure, it's my fault. I'll take accountability
Yay!
for that. No, but we're not doing this. thing.
Okay, then that's all you had to fucking say. That's all you had to fucking
I
say.
did say that. What are you talking
No,
about?
but I asked you to explain yourself, and then you went on a whole tangent about, me being a hater and being a
I
child.
said I'm gonna be negative about people. I didn't say it was my fault at first. I said I'm gonna be.
No,
negative
you said
about
I
people.
was gonna be negative about people.
No, I said I'm
I
gonna
said
be
you were
negative
gonna
about
be
people.
Okay, then we're not gonna do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Happy?
Is that the podcast?
Oh my god.
Is that that's the whole fucking podcast? Wow, this is our first reunion. This is our first Orange Juice reunion. That's actually sad. How many do you think we'll get before we stop talking to each other?
Are you
Well,
able to
you're
leave
not
the
gonna
house?
come back.
Yeah. Are you able to leave
This
the
break?
house?
Not
Yeah.
really.
Okay.
Not really. It's like kind of back to before. I like how more availability, but like,
Gotcha. All right.
So it's gonna be.
Thank
Thank
you
you guys for. My phone is not going to turn on, is it? All right. Thank you. Everybody.
ah.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. I appreciate all of you.